apologise for the break in commentary. Some technical issues here in Casablanca. Thankfully fixed, and hopefully it didn't take too long to do so. Well, South Africa make the changes as we 22-year-old forward with Mamelodi Sundowns and Lebohang Amalepe. Well, more defence. She wasn't really able to impact the game. The player who recently became a centurion, over 250 caps in that midfield between Jane and Motlano, but didn't see the fruits of that experience. Well, off comes. Let's have a look. There is no substitution as yet. I was going to be very surprised if Wedrooga was the player making way, given how effective she has been. She's just broken up play there. Here's Connor. As Ivory Coast look for a third, that will surely seal it. Little deflection takes it behind. Well, I thought that was a corner. I think they've given a goal kick. She certainly thinks it's a corner as well, and I think that was pretty clear, to be brutally honest. Tono going forward, and there you go. Clear deflection of Dlamini. Nonetheless, the goal kick going. South Africa's way, but not much else has so far. The power of the Lady Elephants is something that Banyana just have simply been unable to cope with. Wedrooga, a bit of space but miscontrolled it for once. Break here will allow Ivory Coast, I think, to make their substitution. Essie Dagba, a defensive midfielder, is the player being lined up to come on. And Wedrooga is indeed making way, so a signal that Reynald Pedros is happy to try and lock in the 3 points. She's been outstanding in Sierra Wedrooga. 2 games in this tournament so far, and she has scored 1 and also provided 3 assists. She is very much making a name for herself. As we hear the voices of the Ivorian medical crew as one of their players has to come all around the pitch, having gone off it to come back on. Seri, another to have shone today. For the moment, Ivorians have just 10 players with Bayi off the pitch. Now Pedros shouting at her to get back on the pitch. She's going to have to bide her time. As Jane just panics a little bit at the back for South Africa.
Ni wakati mwingine wa kwenda kurusha.
Banyana finally managed to reach the knockout phase of the last Women's World Cup in 2023. After making it through a tricky group, it was significant. Tembi Catlana with a strike, very tame. It was Tembi Catlana who scored a stoppage time winner against Italy in that final group game at the Women's World Cup 3 years ago to get South Africa into the knockout phase for the first time. And the expectations were at that stage that there was something that they would build on and use in the future. This would be a major setback. If they were to go out early here, but if anything, you fancy the Ivorians to score more than the South Africans. And that tells its own story. Into the final quarter of the game we go.